couple of years, along with Shannon and Natalie, a great team there in Northern California. And to see how much Shawn has taken critique, looked at his, internally, how he approaches sales, what he does with his business, has been tremendous. I definitely saw this coming, and Shawn, it's very rewarding for me. I know how hard you work for it. Congratulations, buddy.
I've never had this experience before, so just bear with me. First and foremost, obviously this is the word of the day is bittersweet. But let me start out by saying that this award is means more to me than anything. It's a true honor to be up here today. I'm conscious of what it means and what it's all about, especially in a room filled with past President's Club winners, Rep of the Year winners. Each and every single one of you guys are true professionals and pushes me to be better than what I could possibly be. And so I look at each and every one of you, I look at the numbers, I look at where each of you guys stand, and that's what causes me to get up every morning and want to be the best, want to see my name at the charts, is each and every one of you guys. So thank you for that, and you all are going to be missed, and hopefully we end up somewhere relatively all together, because I know we love this space, and for me that's what I can hope. I've seen in the past people talk about their journey and how they got to this award or this spot in their career, in it, like what they did last year to achieve this award. For me, it's a little bit different. It wasn't just what I did last year. If I may, the journey for me was the last 4.5 years. I started out with this company coming from a B2B world. I made President's Club over there, and I needed to take that next step, that next challenge. But I also had a lot of challenges. I was a single dad with a 1.5-year-old and a 3.5, almost 4-year-old daughter. And as you can imagine, what this job demands, I couldn't give that to my 2 girls. So I forego my Tuesdays and Thursdays and every other weekend time to really dedicate to this job. And I got to basically grind all week long, do the surgeries, the training, the necessary work that needed to be put in, and then spend every weekend with my girls. So for the last 3 years prior to this, I pretty much haven't had a day off because of that. Now that things have changed, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I met the woman of my dreams, and I got married last year. That helps out drastically. A lot of things come to mind. Like every year I would sit at the P Club dinners, and I would tell myself, God, I want to be up there. I want to just be up there so bad. And what does it got to take? And what changes are needed to get to this point? Both professionally and personally, because I think you have to change both assets to be successful. So for me, like I said, I met the woman of my dreams. Her name is Natalie, and she is actually a bigger bulldog than Bobby. Wow. She's in finance, so she's a financial advisor. So she knew my numbers almost better than I did. She wants to know what kind of commission check I'm bringing in. So that pushed me, but more so, she was able to help manage the home front. I was able to travel more. I was able to get, for the last 2 years, a ton of doctors trained that needed to be trained in Elevate. And I was able to dedicate the time that I needed, both on the home front and on the professional front. So those things changed for me. And that's what really launched me to, 300,000 a year over prior. Secondly, like I said, the physicians that I trained, every single one of them seemed to just I got to see them grow over the last couple of years and get more confident and competent in their procedures and a true expert in their craft. And it just put the biggest smile on my face. And so they came together. I mean, I had one doc that was so hesitant, and she did like 20 elevates for me out of the middle of nowhere. And that really, launched my success. But more so, I owe it to a lot of who you guys know is Dr. Peter Castillo. A true, awesome guy, my best friend. I mean, we both, personally and professionally, we talk all the time. He's devastated, but I got him into a hospital that was lacking a urogyne, and they needed to fill that position, and the account did like $20,000 a year over prior, and he got in there and did about $150,000. So, and this is a county hospital, so the quality of care just completely increased, and he has 190 patients on backlog right now. It's one of those things. But so, long story short, I want to thank my wife, my family, my docs that I worked with, but I have a couple more people that I think are instrumental. And first and foremost, Indo. I think we can all be really thankful that, we all hung in there, and now it's bittersweet, but we're reaping the benefits, monetarily wise and separation wise, and we're all gonna move on to do bigger and better things. Steve, thank you. I appreciate it. I'd go to work for you any day of the week, twice on Sunday. The management and marketing team with ASTORA, tops. I've never worked for a company like this, and I'm gonna miss that. Charlie Camus, Ryan Casey, Linda Mackey, Kathy, Andy, all the customer care folks, the entire field, like I said. But one thing I want to pay a special attention to is my team. Bobby and the Pacific Mountain team, can you stand up? Because you guys are tell you about the team, and actually I think Trevor was with our team last year for a little bit. I mean, we're only as strong as our weakest link, is what I've been told in the military. And each and every one of these folks on our team, we pushed each other hard last year. We held monthly conference calls. We were lacking in clinical data and understanding how to deliver these studies to our physicians. So, with the help of Trevor and Shannon and Bobby and Ken Stafford and all those folks that would push us to each take a hold of a study each and every month and present it and truly dissect it and understand it, it made me better. It made me more confident to go out there, and so confident I had to kind of pull myself back at times because I knew that no other company could have the products or the means to be even remotely close to me, so it just made me that more confident. And I owe it to my team and Bobby, the Bulldog, pushing me harder than even the military's pushed me. But that's why. We have that understanding. Long story short, guys, thank you so much, and I'm gonna miss you, and I appreciate this honor.